365 Sports.
I try to express to Texans, people from Texas, the level of betrayal that I caused when I graduated from IU, and both my parents graduated from Purdue and lived their entire life in their entire childhood in Lafayette. There is nothing in Texas, and I'm sorry, please excuse me if I speak out of turn here. I just don't think that Texans grasp this. There is nothing in Texas, no rivalry in Texas that meets the level of Indiana and Purdue. Maybe you could say Texas Longhorns, A&M Aggies, maybe, but they're no longer in the same conference. They're back in the same conference now, but they weren't for a good little bit. But there's nothing. You're talking about over 100 years that there is a bucket made of oak, and there is a line of golden I and golden P that are linked together for who won the game. And that is over 100 links long. And they have only ever been in this same conference together, separated by 2 hours. And right in the middle of that is the state capital, where all of commerce happens in Indiana. And there is a battle over that city because it was engineered by people from Purdue. But the people of business and the law school of Indiana run the city now. Oh my goodness. I can't even express to people who don't live there the level of just the hugeness of the rivalry. And around the country, Michigan, Ohio State is known for that. But there's nothing like being in the same state that you battle for every single year. 3 times a year, probably, between football and basketball. It's crazy. Well, I'm Kevin. Liam is finishing up his semester. He'll be back later this week, this Thanksgiving week. Speaking of which, let me be one of the first to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Even though we got Christmas decorations up, I think a lot of people are into that now. We are the Unstable Blues, happy to present 365 Indiana Sports as part of 365 Sports Network. Welcome back in. IU had a week off before the final game of the season, the Old Oaken Bucket game at Purdue with payback on their mind. Is it a trap? Could it turn into Michigan over Ohio State the last few years? Let's go all in and find out. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 365. That's the numerals 365 Indiana Sports. And don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. They had the week off. IU did. They train, and we're presented by Hounds. Healthy treats, good for training your puppies like at Country Mountain Dogs. That's our business. You can also check out that. And click the link in the description for more on Hounds. The opening drive, we're going to take a look at the Purdue preview. Yes, a preview in the opening drive. Purdue is a capable team. Don't let the record fool you. They've been able to put up points. They've been able to hold some people to some not great scores. They just can't quite overcome what they've been. And so now you have this great irony within the state that Purdue has been a powerhouse in football, and now IU is the powerhouse in football, and Purdue is kind of this role reversal. Also, this is a road game for IU. They embarrassed Purdue last year at home. Purdue would like nothing more than to spoil everything IU has worked toward this year, last year, since Cignetti has been here, and all the accolades that come with it. They're going to do their best to put a good rebound effort out there. Speaking of which, open goal rebounder and goal setup is perfect for your backyard. Click the link in the description for more on that. So here, it's not extensive here. I'm going to give some homage to Liam here, as if, I don't know, he's not gone. He's just not here. Run them into the ground. This is another game where Indiana should have 300 yards or more or rushing. Leave no doubt and give the starters a rest in the fourth quarter. That's the game plan. Now, is there more to it than that? Absolutely. Turnovers, like I always say, protect the ball, take the ball. And you want to make sure you spread it around. Unselfish team sports. This is the theme around all of Indiana sports that we cover here. Pacers, IU basketball, IU football, Colts football, spread the ball. The name on the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back of the jersey. All of the adages. That is how the Hoosiers can get it done. And so now it's already time for halftime adjustments, but we already did the preview. So I did mention Ohio State, Michigan coming up. So I had to give a little shout out to all of the people from Ohio State that absolutely hate our podcast. But thank you for interacting with it and giving your feedback as we represent our own Hayes Mendoza candidate, and just saying it's got more time. Ohio State is in a more vulnerable position than the Hoosiers, in my humble opinion, this week. Michigan has won the last 5 meetings. Ryan Day, with his stark black beard, mysteriously, it's not like he colors it or anything, has never beaten Michigan since he has been the coach of Ohio State. They are in their Ohio State is their 4th offensive coordinator in that time. They are on their 5th quarterback in that framework, including Justin Fields and C.J. Stroud. Incidentally, speaking of Justin Fields, including Ohio State, he has played for 4 different teams since he started this losing streak. Yes, he personally has played for 4 different teams. Do you think he had anything to do with the starting up of this? Michigan putting Ohio State to sleep? Interesting. Could it happen again? I mean, Michigan beat Ohio State as a dramatic underdog last year. Speaking of putting them to sleep, Joi Baby sleep sacks and matching crib sets are perfect for putting your little one to sleep. Click the link in the description for more. But let's be honest. Michigan is a better team this year than maybe they have ever been against Ohio State. And of course, the oh no, people will say, well, Ohio State is a better team than they have ever been. Really? Are you sure? Are you positive? Interesting. Let's just see how this plays out. Because as much as Purdue would love to spoil Indiana's plans, I guarantee you, Michigan would love to and is in a better spot to spoil Ohio State's plans than Purdue is against IU. Wouldn't it be funny if a Oregon IU matchup was the Big Ten championship, and Ohio State went by the wayside? Of course, they made it I get it. They made it just fine to the national championship. Won it last year after 2 losses, including Michigan right at the end of the season. They can bounce back, sure. A little bit harder to do that with a freshman quarterback, in my humble opinion. It's now time for third and short. Big Ten update. The scores: Rutgers 9, Ohio State 42 at home. Whoopity-doo. USC 27, Oregon 42. Oregon getting that one done. Michigan 45-20 over Maryland on the road. Illinois 10 and Wisconsin 27 coming up with the upset win. That's 2 ranked teams in the past 3 weeks. You know which ranked team they didn't beat in that time frame? The IU Hoosiers. Minnesota 35, Northwestern 38. So close. But did it matter? I don't know. Michigan State lost by 3, 20-17 at Iowa. Nebraska, disheartening loss. Penn State finally showing up 37-10 in Happy Valley on that one. And then Washington coming out strong against UCLA before their 48-14 before Washington goes home to meet their rival Oregon. So the biggest loser this week, in my opinion, of this Big Ten schedule, the biggest loser to me is probably USC, kind of killing any hope that they had of being the 3rd/4th team of the Big Ten to make the college football playoff. The biggest winner then, to me, is Penn State. Penn State is now, I think, a game away from earning themselves a bowl game after all of the disaster that this season has been, even though they so close against Oregon and so close against IU. You know, the chance that this program has to say, hey, we're not dead and we don't need a whole rebuild is tremendous here. Beating Nebraska is a big deal. I know it was a home for Penn State, but Nebraska is a really good quality team, and Penn State demolished them. So that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with our unstable pick 6 NFL predictions. Then we will have our Keep the Pace weekly update on the Pacers, as well as our candy stripe clear out as we take a peek at IU basketball now in swing. And then we will finish off the week with our preview of the Colts and their beginning to be halfway through with their divisional schedule in week 13, with Houston coming to town. So I'm Kevin. I think this may be the last episode without Liam. We'll see. Reminding you to keep it 365 Indiana Sports.
365 Sports.